Hey guys! So if you are interested in starting a home practice, it would be nice to start working on foundational poses. And I think as a teacher and as a practitioner, one of the first things that I would like you to learn, and if I were just starting, I would really help myself if I learned, is the sun salutations. There are two sun salutations. There is Surya Namaskar A and Surya Namaskar B. And today I want to teach you how you can start working on building the length and strength that Surya Namaskar A can offer you. So let's start with the Surya Namaskar A. I will show you how it goes, and then I will show you modifications that you can do while you're still working on building and growing your practice. If you do this 3-5 times a day, then you can really start working on building strength and length in your body. Just remember that in any practice, the breath is the most important aspect of the practice. So it doesn't really matter what shape you are in. The most important thing is that you are working on your vinyasa. Vinyasa means movement in connection with your breath. So anytime the body goes up, we inhale. Anytime the body goes down, we exhale. Try to really slow down your Surya Namaskars so that you can also take longer, deeper breaths. And this will help you really relax, open, and strengthen and lengthen not just your body, but your mind as well. So think of this as a moving meditation, and if you are ready, I will show you how it works. Okay? So let's start with showing you how Surya Namaskar A works. So coming to the top of your mat with your big toes together and the heels slightly apart. Really try to press all corners of your feet down on the mat so you're rooting down firmly and feeling the energy from your toes going all the way up to your legs. Tuck your navel in towards your spine. Try to zip your tailbone in slightly so that you're not arching your back like this. Pressing on the toes, relax the shoulders. Slight engagement in the belly. Try to stand tall with your chin parallel to the floor, the shoulders dropping down. Now, some people like to have their palms facing forward, and that's all right by me, but I think that it's just more natural and more relaxed to just have your hands dropping down to the side of your body. Breathe in deeply through your nose. And then on your next inhale, slowly sweep your arms forward, moving all the way up, bringing your palms together. And if you can gaze at your thumbs, gaze at your thumbs. And then exhale, fold forward, touch your mat, drop your head. Lift your chest halfway, inhale, reaching the crown of the head forward. And then exhale, step your feet all the way to the back, and then right away soften your elbows close to your body. Slide your chest forward, untuck your toes, lift the chest up, bring the shoulders to the back. If you can gaze upwards, and then slowly exhale your hips up, coming to your downward facing dog. Try to reach the heels down towards the mat, pushing the hips up into the back, engaging the arms, really pressing in your fingertips, and then try to gaze at your navel here. We stay in downward dog for 5 breaths, really lengthening the spine. After 5 breaths, slowly gaze forward. Walk your right foot forward between your hands. Left foot forward between your hands. Lift your chest up halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Slowly come all the way up as you inhale. One more time, gazing at the thumbs. And then exhale, release. Now, if this is hard for you, if you're feeling that the legs and the spine feel short, there's always modifications that you can do. Especially in Chaturanga, which is a relatively strong pose. You might need a little bit of assistance there as you're building your practice, and we can modify for that. So, coming back to the top of your mat. Again, rooting in with the toes, all four corners of your feet pressing down on the floor. Slightly engage the belly. Feel the thighs working for you. Drop the shoulders down, gaze forward. On your next inhale, slowly sweep your arms forward, coming all the way up. Now, if the shoulders feel tight and you can't bring the palms together, it's okay. Just have your arms parallel to each other. We inhale here. Exhale, soften your knees. Fold forward. You can have your fingertips on the floor alongside your toes. And then just drop the head here, straightening your legs just as much as you can, trying to keep the knees together. Lift your chest up halfway. Inhale, really lengthening the spine from here. And then exhale, plant your palms down. Same thing, step your right foot to the back, left leg to the back. Now we come to the tricky part, chaturanga. So a lot of people, when they're learning chaturanga, they bend their elbows and then they land their thighs and their chest and your chin down on the mat. Now what happens here is that we're not teaching our body to really strengthen the arms and engage the core muscles. So instead, what I'd like you to do is coming from plank pose, keeping your heels kicking to the back and the shoulders on top of the wrists. Slowly bring your knees down on the floor and you're going to see that my thighs are actually at an angle. My knees are not under the hips. And in this position, for the belly to stay afloat, the belly needs to zip in and the fingertips need to grip. Now, keeping your gaze forward, slowly bend your elbows so that the upper arms slightly graze the side of your ribs. So from this position, keeping my toes tucked, gaze forward, inhaling here. And then you can slowly bend your elbows as close to your body as you can, coming halfway, bring the chin slightly forward. And this is a better practice because you're teaching your arms to strengthen and the belly to engage. And then inhale, lift your chest up, upward facing dog. Now in upward facing dog, usually our thighs are off the mat. But if the body still feels very heavy here, you can always land your thighs down on the floor and then just keep pressing your belly and your chest forward and try to draw the shoulders to the back here so that you're opening the chest. When you're ready, slowly tuck your toes, push your hips all the way up and back, coming to your downward dog. Now in downward dog, usually what is a challenge here is to get the legs straight. Now in this position, what you really want is to lengthen, to feel a sensation of lengthening in your spine and in your legs. So just relax the head down. Keep pushing your hips up and to the back. And if your heels are afloat here, that's no problem. You're still lengthening here. Just keep pushing the hips to the back and actively try to root the heels down as close to the mat as you can, gripping from your toes. And then just staying here, really grounding from the thumb, index finger, and pinky finger, pushing the ground down, pushing the hips up, and then zipping the belly in. So even if your heels are not on the floor, as long as they're actively reaching down, you are already in the pose. You can soften your knees as much as you like here. Maybe push the hips up into the back some more, staying for 5 breaths. And then when you're ready, gaze forward. If you can't quite take a big step forward yet, that's fine. Slowly walk your feet forward to the top of your mat, really pressing all 4 corners of your feet down on the floor. You can soften your knees from here, fingertips alongside your toes, lift your chest, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. And then come all the way up on your next inhale, extend the arms up. And then release your hands. Let's do one full sequence of Surya Namaskar A in modification. Keeping the belly strong, remember to lengthen your breath. On your next inhale, slowly extend your arms all the way up. Exhale, soften your knees, fold forward, fingertips on the floor, drop your head. Lift your chest, inhale, trying to lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant your palms down, step your feet back, and then slowly land your knees down on the floor, bending your elbows to the back halfway, grazing the elbows against the ribs. Push your chest forward, land your thighs on the mat, pressing the chest forward, try to draw the shoulders to the back. Inhale here. And then exhale, tuck your toes. Push your hips towards your heels. Slowly lift your knees off the mat, coming to your downward facing dog. Whether the legs are straight or the heels are on the floor, keep pushing your hips to the back, really lengthening the spine, supporting yourself with the belly. After 5 breaths here, gaze forward. Walk or step slowly to the top of your mat until both feet are between your hands, big toes pointing forward. Soften the knees as much as you like here, fingertips on the floor, lift your chest, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Pressing from the toes, slowly come all the way up, extending the arms here, inhale. Exhale, release your hands. Now if you want to do this practice, modifying as much as you like, and then building your strength and openness from here, you can do that until hopefully we can come to a Surya Namaskar that's a little bit more open and strong. So let's try a full Surya Namaskar one last time. On your next inhale, slowly swing your arms forward, coming all the way up, palms together here. Exhale, fold forward, touch your mat, drop your head. Lift your chest halfway, inhale. Exhale, step both feet to the back. Right away, soften your elbows halfway, chaturanga. Slide your chest forward, untucking your toes, lifting the heart, inhale. Exhale, slowly the hips up, downward facing dog. Staying in your downward dog for 5 breaths. The belly is in, gaze at the navel. When you're done with 5 full cycles of breath, gaze forward. Inhale, walk or step the feet forward to the top of your mat, lifting your chest. Exhale, fold forward. Slowly come up, inhale, extending the arms, gazing at the thumbs. Exhale, release your hands. So when you're practicing your Surya Namaskar A, this is a good way to build length and strength in the whole body. Everything that you need to observe in your body is really relying on the quality of your breath. So try to really lengthen your breathing. Don't be so conscious about the shape of your body. Instead, think of ways you can ground, think of ways you can lengthen, and really work on elongating your inhales and your exhales. Hopefully, practicing your Surya Namaskara A modified 3 to 5 times every day will really open up your body and allow you to do a full Surya Namaskara A without modifications very, very quickly. After this video, I'm going to post a Surya Namaskara B, so work on your A, and when you're ready, the video for Surya Namaskara B will be waiting for you. Have a nice day, everybody.